good? It's your boy Mac, and I'm sitting here with my nigga Reezus, man.
What's up with you, bro?
What's good, bro? I see all these fire ass snippets on your stories, bro. Like that shit be hard. Like I follow every single one. I don't really be seeing the names because I be trying to look for it when I go into like the bio to see like if it's on like YouTube, Apple Music, SoundCloud or something. But I haven't really been seeing like the same like music from your snippets on there. Like, have you been posting those lately, or they just snippets?
They just snippets at the moment. They gonna eventually come out when the album drop.
Is that what we waiting on? Cause I be hearing like every day, like you be so consistent on Instagram posting some shit on the shit that you working on. I see you in the studio, I see like the computer and all that, but like I never really see you dropping anything. Like why you not dropping?
I'm building up on I'm stockpiling on my vault so I can pick and choose the best and put an album together and give you what I really want to give you. It has to be perfection.
So what are you like gonna do with the other like unreleased songs? They just gonna like stay there? You feel like you gonna work on them and like eventually drop them later?
They may eventually come out, but until then, they just gonna be in the vault.
Damn. So is it like do you like go by like Reezus or is it like Reezuschrist? Like what do you prefer?
It's Reezuschrist, Reezus, whatever you want to call me, but don't call me bro. But Reezuschrist, that's it.
So how'd you get that name though? It's kind of different, you know. It's not like no little Reezus or nothing like that, or young Reezus. Like you can stand on that. That's kind of different. So like, how'd you come about getting that name?
On some shit, my name is my government name. Shorten that down to Rez. I came up in a Christian household, went to church, was always in the church. I heard about Jesus, I always questioned that shit. I heard Jesus was a name, we are gods. I put that shit together. No, we're not God, but we are made in his image, and we are beings that have power. So I put that shit together and I call myself Reezus, on top of the fact that I love Kanye West as well. So it helped me with my spelling, as you can see. Tried to come together on that shit, spell it the right way, make it look right, marketable. Then I just added the Christ on after the fact. Thought that shit sounded catchy because I done went through a bunch of different iterations of Reezus 100K, Reezus, all types of shit. Just Reezuschrist sticks. That's it.
Yeah, when I first had heard it, like I kind of thought like you would like kind of like got it from like Kanye because of all like Reezuschrist and the whole Jesus thing. So like, did you like really like look at the content when it comes to like how you make your music and everything?
As far as the dedication and the production and how he puts his shit together and really taking his time, yeah. Because I really want to embody that perfectionist. I am a creative mind. Although my shit may be talking about all types of negative shit, but my shit is deep as well if you listen to the lyrics. I'm talking about some shit that I've been through. I'm talking about what I've seen. So it's like, I respect Kanye on that level. Just really working on his craft, perfecting his shit.
So when did you like first get into the whole music? Like when would you like Reezus like 100K? Like when did you first get into the music?
It was like, I want to say the end of middle school, going into high school. I got into the music, listening to different artists, and I was just like, man, I can do that shit too. Heard little niggas trying to rap, but I was like, bro, I can be hard like that. I think I heard Smoke Perp Audis, and that shit just had me going. I was like, and then I just heard other little niggas on SoundCloud popping. I was like, bro, this can be me. I always loved music. Why can't I do it? So I got on the track on my phone, GarageBand, on my headphones, spitting in the goddamn mic.
So like, would you listen like like SoundCloud rappers and then like Kanye, or was it mainly just like SoundCloud rappers? Like,
bro, I mixed it up because I like the real production, but I also like the nigga shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I love that shit, both. But if you can blend that the way I'm trying to do and create a new sound with my rock star wave.
So like, I see that you like from Cali. So like, did some of your music like inspiration come from like the area, or did it come from like what you was possibly listening like at home? Like, what was your mom playing like around the house?
My mom was playing all types of shit, and really I spent most of my life here in Georgia, so I got a lot of down south roots, but I also got the West Coast shit. You feel me? So it was like, hearing all of that culminate, the Tupac was the biggest inspiration in my household. My mama used to have a big ass picture of Tupac sitting above her bed in one of the apartments that we had. That shit was crazy. But it's just like, I blended all that shit into my sound. I really tried to make all that shit come together, and I don't know. I'm trying to be my own person, but my inspirations are there.
Oh, okay. So like, you know, going into high school, like, were you working like, you know, with some of your friends, was the people around you doing music, or were you like, all right, I'm just gonna try to like figure out how to do this? Or like, did you hop in the studio at first? Like, did you pay for some studio time? Like, how did you go about making like your first song?
I was on my phone with the headphones, the little iPhone headphones plugged into my iPhone on GarageBand, recording through the mic with a little YouTube beat. Didn't know how to mix, didn't know how to master, just recorded a long ass verse on that shit. I freestyle, rapping through that shit. I dropped 2 songs. One was called Met and one was called fucking Throat.
Yeah, so when you first started this shit, like you just hopped onto the phone, got it going. Like, did you have to watch it on YouTube videos? Like, did you talk to anybody?
I was
about
smart
it
enough to know how to just work it, bro. Just smart enough to know how to work it. Like, I sat there and I kept fucking with it till I figured it out. And I was like, okay, I can copy this audio file to this shit. And this is shit that I just knew how to do. Like, this is just trivial shit. So copy an audio file onto that shit. Play that shit, get the beat going, then I press record on a different audio track, and boom, that's my song.
Damn, like how was it like freestyling like the first song? Like was it hard? Like were you trying to like punch in and like sure like did you like I know you said you freestyle, like were you like really thinking about it? Like how did that go?
I was just spitting, just rapping, just trying to get some shit off. It was ass.
Like how did you like how was that day? Like were you like probably smoking? Like how did you have that mindset before like you went to the studio?
I was just, cause really I recorded that shit in my closet, in my room, in my grandparents' house.
Oh, okay.
So I went in there, I was just like, you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day, I'm finna pop this shit off. So I went in there, did that shit, came out, I felt accomplished, sent that shit to my mama.
What she said?
She was like, oh, that sounds good. She wasn't taking me serious at first, till I dropped songs for real. When I dropped Met and fucking Throat, she took me super serious. She was like, oh, those are great. Keep doing it, son. My mom supported me like fuck off real.
Oh, so she was on board like even like from the beginning. Like she wasn't like, oh, like maybe you should like you know like play basketball or something like that. Like she like understand because you know you just get into high school.
Way, just find your way. That my mama was not hella strict. She was a caring, loving mama for real, for real. We had our differences, but she really cared about me just finding who I am, finding my path.
Like, I know you see you recorded at your grandparents' house, like, were they, like, kind of the same way?
Same way, but my granddad really wanted me to do some more, you know what I'm saying, hard-working man.
They didn't see the entrepreneurial way.
Yeah,
like,
you feel me? They not looking at it like that. They looking at it like, go get you a 9-to-5, go to school, get it the right way, you feel me?
So, like, you know, when your mom started to take you serious, do you feel like that was, like, your first milestone? Like, okay, I could really make music. Or, like, were you sending out to your friends? Or, like, did you post it somewhere, like, it got, like, hella views or something? Like, what was, like, that first milestone?
I put it on SoundCloud, and once I got 100 views, I feel like I was popping. I feel like I was popping. I was like, yeah, niggas like this shit. Niggas like this shit. My mom was telling me, yeah, this is good. Keep going, keep going. So, yeah, I feel like, I'm that nigga. I'm hitting. I'm on this shit. So I kept recording, made a little bullshit ass mixtape called Reezuschrist. Named it after myself. I made the fucking cover art myself, and I still do that shit to this day. I still make my own cover arts. Made that shit, dropped it on SoundCloud. That shit did all right, but I did not like it. It was ass. It was hot ass.
Why you say that? Like, did you ever move from GarageBand, or was you still using like the phone?
I was still on GarageBand on the phone. This was my first little tape. It was bullshit. Just me freestyling again on tracks.
When do you feel like you became like such a perfectionist like with your music? Was having that mindset? Because you said like, or did you feel that after the fact? Did you feel like when you was dropping it like this is him, or were you just dropping some shit just to drop some shit?
Just dropping some shit just to drop some shit to say I'm a rapper. But then I took it serious after I dropped New Hollywood, the first one, because that was me trying to rap a little bit. But then I dropped Butterfly Effect. That's me getting a little bit better, trying to perfect my shit a little more. Then I dropped Hellcat, and I was like, once I drop Hellcat, this is it. Like, I gotta take this shit serious. I have bars, niggas telling me this shit fire. I gotta keep going. I gotta press this shit. I gotta take my time. Slow down. Don't put out no more bullshit just to be saying you rapping. Take your time.
So once you seen people was like really feeling your music, that's when you thought like, all right, I'm gonna take my time with this. You know, like I'm not gonna bullshit no more and everything like that.
Hell yeah.
So like, did you get into like an actual studio, or are you still like, you know?
I wanted to do that shit myself. I was doing it off the phone, but I got better at mixing and mastering, progressed my sound a little bit, kept getting better until I got my own equipment in my studio. Then I taught myself how to mix and master on there.
Dang, like, is there like, you just felt like you could always do it yourself? Is there like a reason you never wanted to work with like any other engineer or something like that?
Fuck with niggas, bro. And niggas really don't get my sound the right way that I like to to hear it. Like when I was recording myself, I hear my voice a certain way. It would not be projected the right way when I was getting recorded by somebody else.
So you've tried like like recording with other people, like being in the studio with other people or anything like that?
Numerous times, and I just don't like the vibe.
I see like a lot of your songs like it be mainly you. Like, is there like a reason you don't try like outsourcing? Like I'm not saying you gotta like pay for features or anything like that, but try to work with other artists and anything like that.
I've reached out to a couple artists, do a couple things. I got a couple tracks in the vault where I work with people. Like I worked with Lil Vinci in the past, but I don't know. Like it's just not the right time yet. I want people to hear me. I want them to hear me.
On some like J. Cole shit, no features
type shit.
I fuck with that for real, cause a lot of people like work with everybody, but you don't really hear them. Well, you hear them for like 2 seconds of the song.
I don't want nobody saying I got outshined on my verse, cause really, they say Lil Durk is the voice. I'm the voice. I can't give a bad verse. I can't, and that's honestly how I'm feeling. Like, I feel like I got the Midas touch right now, and I want niggas to hear it.
That's why you like, trying to perfect it and everything like that. So like, what was that feeling, building up the studio and everything like that? Like, you ever thought about, recording other people and everything?
I've thought about it, but like I said, I don't really fuck with niggas like that. Like, it'd have to be the right situation.
I'm saying, like, even for like the money purpose, like, tell them like, oh, like I got my own studio, I could, like record you and everything, like make your
that's the only way I would do it. But they gotta pay the right price. And honestly, I don't want to come and record somebody else until I know exactly what I'm doing. So if they come in there and record, I can make them sound great too.
So well, you still feel like you mastering your craft? Like, what was that time like when you was recording with somebody else and like they didn't get your sound right? Like, you couldn't like tell them like this is how I wanted to sound, like it just wasn't going? Like,
I recorded the song, I heard it getting played back in the studio, I'm hearing my voice, but I don't really know shit about mixing and mastering at the time. So it's like, okay, that sounds alright, you're gonna keep doing shit with it, it's gonna sound better. I get the song back and it does not sound the way I want it to sound. So, nah. Like, it was times I've been to the studio by myself with like my uncle and shit, just, a little hood studio recording. But nah, it didn't ever come out the way I wanted it to. But actually, Hellcat was made in a different studio. I didn't record Hellcat by myself.
So it's 9th grade, like you seeing like the people around you is kind of like making music. You want to make music. I seen that you said you make your own album cover. So like, what kept your head like strictly on music? Like, why don't you go down the like graphic designer way? Or I say you be dripping with the fashion. Like, some of the shit you be wearing is like rocker shit, even with the like streetwear shit. Like, I be really on your Instagram. That's why I be saying like, it's so much fire shit I can see that you keeping behind. But now seeing that you like a perfectionist, like it kind of makes sense.
It's a lot of different shit I could do and I want to do and I want to progress in, but it's not the right time. I want to push this music right now, and then I'll branch off into those. But I do want to do fashion. I have modeled a little bit, but I haven't progressed far in that at the moment. But that is something that I want to further at a different point in time.
So like, what really like hooked you on the music, knowing that you can like, you can drip, you could take pictures, you could be a model, and at the same time you can make album covers. Like what held you on to music so hard, other than these other 3 things that you're 5? Like, why did music top it off?
It was just my life, bro. Like, I have memories listening to Lil Wayne in the backseat of my mama's car as an infant. Like, and that shit that burned into my head. Go DJ. Yeah, that's my DJ. I remember that shit, like, clear as day, hearing that shit in the car. So, just having those memories, really knowing the way I rocked with music, like, it was like, I want that lifestyle. That's me. I want to get up out of the gutter. Like, I wasn't in the gutter. I never was starving. But it's like, bro, we not living the way we could. I want my family to eat. I don't like it when motherfuckers gotta struggle to pay rent.
So like, you feel like you're doing it more like it's your passion, or are you doing it because like you see the money out of it? Like, you could do like better with your money, because then like a lot of people, just buying chains and shit.
This is an art to me, and this is my passion. But I also know the business, and I know this. I know my worth. I know I can't sell myself short, and I know when I do put this shit out, when I do get signed, if I do choose to sign, it's gonna have to be the right situation. The money does make a difference, but this is my art.
Alright, so like pushing your music, through high school, like how were you getting it out? Like, were you telling folks, listen to it? Like, wasn't really just posting it on SoundCloud, posting it on social media? Like, how did you really try to make like a name for Reezus?
Just being a social media entity on Snapchat. I was on so much goofy shit, acting a damn fool. Reezus Christ, Reezus 100K, Reezus, yeah, big Reezus, you feel me? All types of shit. Niggas caught on to that shit, started liking that shit, saw my fucking, me sending out my link to shit. It just caught on a little bit. You feel me?
So like, are you posting like most of your music like on Apple Music? Like,
All platforms.
Oh, all platforms.
All platforms.
So like, are you gonna be dropping like any music videos or anything like that? I see you haven't dropped in like what was it been like 3 years. Like I understand you're a perfectionist, but like we got to see something. Like it's been a minute.
Like
See
something very soon.
So why you feel like you've been waiting so long? I get you're a perfectionist, but like it's been a minute.
A lot of shit has happened in between life, having a kid, just progressing, just coming to know myself internally, knowing what I want to talk about, knowing who I am, vocalizing myself in a productive manner. You feel me? Because although I can get on this grimy shit, I can be a real dirty nigga to some motherfuckers. I have a heart. I think. I have a brain. I can really materialize some deep shit, bro.
So like in the time like that you've been working on your music since it's been so long, why don't you try to make room for like those little hobbies when it comes to like making people's album covers or like recording people and shit like that? That could just be extra revenue.
I want to focus on myself. I feel like I'm the star. I'm kind of selfish when it comes to that regard. Like I want to be the biggest star.
Damn, that's some shit. Like I get like you want to work with yourself, you want to be the biggest, but it ain't wrong to like outsource and everything like that. There's so much more you could do at one time.
That is a point that I'm willing to get to, but I can't do that until I get myself on. I want to help niggas when I'm actually on the platform. It ain't nothing I can do for a nigga if I ain't where I want to be.
So like, when do you feel like you kind of got this mindset? Because just coming out, you could just want to be like every other like SoundCloud rapper and everything like that. Most people aren't trying to be a perfectionist. Like they drop shit that's unmixed, they drop shit that's unmastered and everything like that. So like, around what period do you feel like you kind of got that mindset?
I'm around a lot of old heads. So although I don't like making old head music, they give me old head critiques and say, I can't hear your voice, I can't hear this, can't hear that. So you gotta master your shit and make it sound great. Because until goddamn that shit sound great, all I'm gonna hear is So I don't wanna hear that shit. My shit sound great. My shit sound perfect. Ain't shit you can say. So it really made me key in, and it really made me think, like, if I'm gonna do this shit, I gotta do it to the fullest. Like I can't bullshit around. Can't drop no stupid shit.
Do you feel like I'm like I know it's kind of person. Do you feel like your child kind of like gave you like a different perspective, like how you want to like go about this whole like life and like set it up a certain way, like and the perfect timing of things?
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm feeling like I have an urgency to do this shit. Now I'm feeling like when I do shit, it gotta be calculated. It gotta be real. It can't be forced. Because when I do this shit, once I do it, once I drop, once I put this shit out, I want it to go. I want it to go to the moon. So it's like having my daughter really just made me put my foot on the gas, bro.
Like, do you kind of like, when she get older, do you feel like you want her to get into like music or anything like that, or just her find her own path?
Whatever she wants to get into, but I'm definitely already trying to get the music in her face. You feel me?
So I know you said that you be around like a lot of old heads. So like, was your I know I asked you like, did your inspiration come from like the places you were around? But like, other than your mom playing, like Tupac and everything like that, Lil Wayne in the like in the backseat, like, was it like friends, like cousins, anything like that?
Yeah. After a while, once I got put onto the internet for real, YouTube, Soulja Boy, all that shit, that shit really opened up a different life for me.
So like, was it really like? I know like your parents were playing that, but off of what you like, was it like SoundCloud rappers? Like what kind of people were you kind of listening to?
I just liked anything with a hard ass beat, a thumping ass beat, dum, dum. Even like as the times have changed, like beats that have always thumped real hard to me just always got me going. Like even my songs, like I like my bass thumping.
So you really crazy. Are you really for like the beat or like the lyrical part of it, or you just want to make a vibe?
My beat got to be on point for my lyrics. I can't put no great lyrics on no bullshit beat, and I can't have no bullshit lyrics on no great beat.
So like, let's talk about like, say today you feeling that feeling, you want to go like record a song. Like, how do you get prepared? Like, are you the type let me bring a little bottle of like when I come like into my little studio? Like, do you smoke beforehand? Are you writing? Or are you just trying to like go in there and freestyle?
I usually don't like to smoke in the studio. I may smoke a blunt before, but usually all my emotions are coming from what my day has built up or what my life has built up, because I do go through a lot of troubles and strife. But it's like, it's usually just my emotions. Whatever I'm feeling, that's what's gonna come out.
So you're not that type of person like, damn, I want to make a song, so I'm gonna make a song. You gonna wait till like you feel that type of feeling and then try to make a song?
Yeah. Because I really gotta get that emotion. My lyrics are about emotion.
So when that emotion hits, like, are you just gonna like come into the freestyle? I mean, come into the studio, maybe like freestyle, like punch in, or are you gonna like write it down?
Punch in.
Why do you never try to like write it down or anything like that?
It just slows me down.
Did you ever start writing?
Too hard.
Did you ever start out writing, or you just always like came with the punch it in?
And I just always was trying to freestyle or punch in. Once I learned how to punch in, that was my shit.
But like you said, you be thinking about it too much. Like, wouldn't it like work to like write it out and then do it? Like, once you like forget it or something, like when you trying to freestyle or some shit.
Nah, cause once I set a bar in my head, that's what it keeps repeating. Keeps repeating in my head. Then I spit it. Then I go on to the next one. Then I spit it. On to the next one. Spit it. You feel me?
I'm not saying this out of the ordinary for like you to not like smoke during the studio, but you know a lot of artists nowadays are like smoking during the studio, you know, getting lit in the studio. Why do you feel like you don't really like to smoke in the studio? I know you said like it probably like slows you down, but like
I don't want to lose that focus. Cause if I'm focused on being angry, smoking gonna calm me down. I'm gonna still get mellow. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that shit wasn't really hitting on shit. Like fuck that shit. But if I'm still writing that emotion, ain't smoke, yeah, I'm finna give it to you.
Damn, when did you start smoking?
When I was 9.
Damn, like how'd you get to start smoking when you was 9?
Me and my cousin sitting on my aunt's porch. I put it in.
Bro, paint me the picture. So you sitting on the porch, like how did that come about?
Sitting on the porch, just all chilling. It's the house, you feel me? Sitting on the porch. They talking about, hey, you got $10, you wanna smoke? Do I wanna smoke? I always had the curiosity.
Shit, what was this at? Atlanta or like Cali?
No, this here.
Oh, okay.
This here. I was like 9. So I'm like, you wanna smoke? So I'm like, yeah, I got $10, gave that shit to them. The plug pull up, they get the gas. I think they got like a dub, because I think they had like 10 too. So they roll up, we smoking. I hit that shit one time, they passed me the blunt. Here's little nigga. I take off running, boom, down the street, because I can't catch my breath. Take off.
What the fuck? You take off running, like what them niggas said?
They was laughing. They was like, what the fuck?
Like, did you come back? Like,
I just laid out in the road.
What the fuck? What you smell like? Do you be smoking like a leaf? Would you smell like a Rello?
I
like,
honestly don't even remember, bro.
It was off like one hit though.
Yeah, cause I really, like, I didn't bullshit around. I really took that shit in. That shit hit me.
So after that, was you like, bro, fuck this weed shit?
No, I was like, I like this. I like this.
Did you ever run again like that?
Nah, never. I ain't never ran.
So when was the next time you smoked after that?
Stealing my mama roaches, coming back to my aunt crib, smoking with them. That's always what I wanted to do.
Damn, that's some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie, like, imagine like us, you know, just sitting smoking and you like take off running. That's some crazy shit.
My life a movie, bro.
So like, I know like you be out in Cali sometimes. Like, what preference? Like, what do you like to smoke? Like, is like you're like an indica person, like a sativa person?
Big indica. I like feeling like I got hit with a tranquilizer, bro.
Wow, like you want to just be like
suppressed. Suppressed. I gotta cage that beast.
Damn, like do you feel like you just kind of feel like you need weed all the time?
And for the most part, keep me mellow. You getting mellow Reezuschrist right now, for your information.
Like, is there like, does that stream something else? Like, why you feel like you're always angry? Not angry in a sense, but you feel me, tense.
Life. I'm always on edge. Like, I'm shaking my leg right now. It's a nervous condition. I don't know. Just always be thinking, my mind race. Always.
So like, ever since like you was 9, you was on some like, damn, this shit can calm me down type shit.
Yeah. Cause even when as a kid, I was like energetic all over the place. I don't think I got like ADHD or nothing, but it's just like, bro, I go.
Damn, that's some shit though. But you know, that's not really a bad thing. You know, weed is actually like a medicine on some shit.
That's what I heard.
So how much do you saw? You probably like smoke a day?
4 to 12 blunts, bro.
Damn.
On a good day where I'm not that stressful.
I know that's like a half. Like damn near half.
12 when I'm pissed. I gotta keep copping.
So I know we waiting on the album. So other than that, can we not expect like any like singles, music videos, like maybe some like pictures or something? Like we just gotta keep catching the snippets on your story.
I plan to give you a little something before the album drop. It's probably gonna be about. I got one surprise. I got a single and I got a video, and that's all you gonna get.
So like after the album, are we gonna have to wait like another 3 years before something else, or?
Yeah, no, I'm coming. I want the throne. I'm back to back.
So like we was just waiting for this album.
Yup.
So all like the unreleased stuff, like you said you plan on
New shit.
use, it's gonna be straight new shit.
New shit.
But if we haven't really heard the unreleased, it could still be some new shit. Cause like you post a lot of snippets type shit.
It's gonna be new shit to me. I'm finna record. Out the ass. I still got shit in the vault, but I want more.
I feel that shit. But at the same time, bro, if you got so much unreleased, bro, that shit be fire, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you could really do something with the unreleased. Like, you could make EPs, everything like that. Like, be in these niggas' face, like, all the time type shit. Like, you post the snippets, this should be hard.
I'm finna go back to back, bro. The way I'm finna put this album together. Then I'm finna record you a little something. You feel me? It's gonna come. Back to back, it ain't gonna take no time.
Maybe one day, like, when you available, you could have us come follow you in the studio. I really want to see your process.